Hello everybody, I am very, very excited because I think I'm right in saying this is Ranger's first ever dedicated full live hour show with us, and we've got some real goodies for you. Speaking of goodies, can I introduce you to the lovely Sam? Hello.
Hi, Yanis.
Hey, great to see you again. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm very, very excited.
Genuinely, I'm not overhyping this. We have got stuff that's going to blow you away. For instance, we're going to start here because this is your quick cure clay. Now, Sam, traditionally with clay, we've got our air dry clay. Yes,
which I'm very used to using quite a lot.
Of course. Yep. And then we've also got our clay that you'd put in the oven or your kiln,
kiln
right?
clay.
Yeah, kiln, yeah.
Kiln clay, or you'd have your polymer clays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be your oven dry clays as well. So yes.
What's the difference then with this? And trust me, I know looking at here, we're going to play with it. And we're already getting busy for this. Look, genuinely, this is incredible stuff. So what happens?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Well, it starts off like a normal clay, like a bit like a putty clay, like this. Now, there are warning signs on the packet, so I will reiterate that first of all.
Can I
pick it up. It does say to use gloves.
Gloves, okay.
Which I will do in a moment, but it's not that harmful that you can't touch it anyway.
So this is how it starts, but then you were telling me that when we start using our heat tool, right, it has a
thermographic reaction that happens within the clay. Now that propagates throughout the clay. Once it starts to heat, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes, roughly, one or 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the size of the clay. And depending on the size of the clay, you might have to heat it from different points. Right. But usually it will start at one point and then it will travel across.
And then once it finishes, you just get a little puff of smoke.
Little plume of smoke.
So, all right, let's just think about this.
Alchemy.
So and trust Ranger to bring this out. So let's just think about this, how it works. Imagine if you could have a clay, and you do now, but I'm saying this is how it was created. So imagine having a clay that would effectively cure itself. So you don't need to put it in a kiln. You don't have to worry, obviously, with air dry clay, it dries out in the air. You don't have to worry about that.
Leave it out completely.
It gets rock solid. We've got just the other one here, and that's once it's done, it's rock solid. I'll just show you. If I just show the difference. So here's before. I'll just give that a little drop, and then after. That is once a couple of minutes.
Literally did that a couple of minutes ago, didn't we?
Yeah. Okay. Look, already getting busy for this. What I would say to you, seeing in the packet and hearing us talk about it, okay, sounds interesting. When you see it in action, this is going to absolutely fly. $19.99 your price. You're saving £6. It's the larger option. We've got 2 different options for you. So this is 453 grams, 416-103 your item number. We've got a small option, exactly the same. The only difference is it's a smaller bag.
Yeah, just half the size, that's all. Yeah.
Okay, details on your screen here. $15.99 your price, 226, 226 grams I should say, 141-640 item number. Have to point you towards the larger bag, value
Much
for
better
money.
saving. Absolutely.
And it's only £4 more and you're getting twice as much. So that's where my money would be, but obviously the choice is entirely yours. As we move on down, Yupo paper.
Well, that's an absolute must when it comes to your alcohol inks.
Yes.
Obviously, alcohol inks work mostly on non-porous surfaces. Now, say mostly. Now, the clay is one of the exceptions.
Oh, we can use alcohol inks on the clay?
Oh, yes. Look at this.
Oh, wow. That's using the clays. Look at that.
This straight on to that dried clay.
That is so effective.
And it dries that bright and vibrant straight away. Because it's alcohol, it evaporates straight away, so there's no drying time. So
talk us through here, Sam. This is
okay, so on here we've got all the alcohol inks we've got available today. Okay. We have 4 pearls available on here. And we have 10 different...
I've got to put this down because this is using our Yupo paper, is it?
Well, we have this set is brushed silver paper. Okay. And this is all the Yupo paper.
All right. So just at the moment, I just want to draw your attention to the Yupo paper and how the alcohol inks work, and then we'll get onto those. So just showing how effective it can be. Okay, I'm going to pop that down. So we are getting, I mean, look, 10 sheets. 10
sheets is plenty because actually you don't use a lot when you're creating a showpiece. No. I mean, I've done a piece in here. That's actually on a tile, but you would do the same kind of thing with the Yupo paper itself. So you just pick a small square or a piece for your card, and you do an actual piece on that.
Stunning.
There you go.
We will be having a little play with our Yupo paper at some point today. $11.99 is your price. We've got to move on, and I kind of got ahead of myself. I was showing you here.
Sorry.
No, it was me. So we got the alcohol inks on the show as well, and this is something that Ranger have got such a great reputation for.
I know.
Pick and minks, and a good price as well.
I know you get $14.99, I think it is.
Yes.
Is that right?
Spot on.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Yeah.
682-227, your item number, and you're getting all these lovely colours. All right, so I will pick this up and just show you the colours that we've got. Our brushed silver, which you can just
No,
see.
the brushed silver is the paper, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I've confused you completely.
Okay.
Sorry
That's okay.
that.
We'll see that. Talk me through the colours then.
Okay. You've got your peach Bellini. That's on your brushed silver and your Yupo.
Yeah, okay.
Your limeade.
Yeah.
Your citrus. Now, the alchemy and the celestial and the tranquil are all pearls.
Okay. I like those.
I know, they're gorgeous. You can
and
just
we've got
see
those coming up.
Yeah, they've got the aqua, patina, one of my favourites, amethyst, indigo, raspberry, coral, sepia, which is one of my favourites too, and mineral. That's another pearl.
Now I'm going to put this down because one thing, and apologies for this, we should have mentioned at the start of the show. If you could pass me that little bottle there. We have got a gift with purchase. It's while stocks last. So everybody who makes a purchase is one per customer, but you will be receiving. Now, as I say, it's while we have stock. So while we have stock of this, it's your Crackle Accent, and this gives you an idea of what the Crackle Accent can do. So just putting it into the clay there and giving it a bit of colour. So you will be receiving a bottle of this with every order while we currently have stock. So that's a gift with purchase. We will keep you updated with stock, but it shows, I mean, suddenly even better value because you're picking any three and then you're getting the Crackle Accent on top.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong, honestly.
It's a no-brainer. Really busy for everything, but again, you can make any purchase. It doesn't have to be the inks. It could be the clays. It could be whatever we got on the show. One per customer will be winging its way while we still have stock. Okay, moving on. We got our pearls. Now, these are nice. Yeah,
you can show the pearls just down here on the difference between them and the normal alcohol inks are very translucent.
Just down there,
So you can see the difference on the glass beads.
Yeah.
Whereas the pearls have a beautiful pearly texture, obviously. You mix them as well in with the other alcohol inks.
So just showing you here, actually, this showing the other alcohol inks and that difference that you're getting with the pearls. So you've got all these lovely colours. But look, with the alcohol inks, using them on glass just works so well.
Well, everything, they all work perfectly on a non-porous surface. Yeah. Look, that's got some pearls and you'll be able to see. I should try it on my phone, really, shouldn't I? Yeah. But there you go. Customise your own phone cases. That's something else you can do. Okay. Just a little.
We are very, very busy at the moment. Got to tell you, remember, you are getting that gift. It's a gift, one per customer. Make any purchase on the live show, and you will be receiving the Crackle Accent. But with the pearls, 30% has gone. It gives you an indication of how busy we are, and I will give you keep you updated with the gift because once that's gone, that's gone. Okay, cool. Now
this is an essential piece of kit. Now this is, you can't really, well you can, but you need this. Yeah. This alcohol blending solution is what makes magic happen with the alcohol inks.
Yes.
Absolutely. It will help keep the vibrancy of the inks, but it also has a resin inside the solution. So it's not just an alcohol that helps move it around, which it does. It helps move the inks around the page, but it also helps adhere it to the page and keep them in the way you want them. Yeah. There's lots that the blending solution does, but you need that. Okay. This is your mini beaster. Now, don't use that with your blending solution, I should say. Okay. But that's for your water or your pure alcohol. Yeah. Ooh. I'll show you that later. I've got some pure alcohol in my spray.
And we're also getting 3 brushes.
3 gorgeous brushes. These are amazing. Look at these. Beautiful.
Look.
Absolutely stunning. Oh, we are.
Lovely. So wait, 3 brushes. We're getting our blending solution. We're also getting our little atomizer in there as well. Absolutely. $12.99 your price. But remember, if you haven't made any other purchase, you'll also be getting your Crackle Accent in the mix as well. Okay, moving on. We have got here the Distress Oxides. I fell in love with the Oxides when they came out. Tim Holtz just knows how to bring out a new product. Everyone knows all about Ranger's Distress Oxides. Okay, these are the new spray format. So if you've not come across the Oxides, they're more of a chalky consistency than the normal inks. So these they oxidize with water.
So you spritz them, and then if you add water to them, they will have a whole other effect to them.
Beautiful.
So this is your peacock feathers, and this one is your pumice stone. This one I've mixed both.
Lovely.
So you can just see.
Play around with it.
Play around.
$12.99 for both is exceptional value.
We can do some more with that later, but
like that. Details on your screen: 013157 your item number. We're trying to be quick as we go down the counter because we really want to start playing with everything on the show, and I think that's the best way to see how good everything is. Now, this is nice because this is your alcohol ink cardstock with your brushed silver, which we saw actually on the swatch.
Yeah, we did see these on here, but they are beautiful. So a lot, like I told you, you have to have a non-porous surface more to work with the alcohol inks.
This is
a perfect base. It gives you a beautiful shimmer underneath the alcohol ink. So you don't just need. It's not a bling 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 like a mirror finish. It's just a little brush. A little shimmer underneath, and it's gorgeous.
Details on your screen if you want to get hold of those. $9.99 your price, 409-317 your item number. What have we got here?
Oh, now this is a funny little thing. Now, this has intrigued so many people. We got all excited about this. This is your Distress Resist spray.
Right.
That's a mouthful.
It is a little bit mouthful. So Distress Resist spray.
Now it's actually like a glue. In a liquid format.
Right.
So what it does is it resists any of the ink that you put down.
So could you put it through your stencils?
Yes, absolutely, and I'll show you a bit of that later. I haven't actually got the samples ready, I'm afraid, but apologies.
No, don't apologise, because I know you didn't get them until Tuesday anyway, so don't apologise.
Bit of a logistics problem there.
$9.50, we'll all play with it, but £9.50 your price, 736030 your item number. Finally, and something, already 20% of the stock's gone there.
Yeah,
we haven't even seen it.
It's a favourite, I'm afraid.
Something else, speaking of favourites. Oh, yes. Now, these are options for you. We got set 2, set 4, or set 5. You're getting so you've got your pastels in there, your sort of brights, and these are slightly more earthy.
Muted tones,
Just going to show you.
That's on watercolour card. This is on your normal stamping card, and this is on your black card. So it's just different cards with a different texture. Obviously, watercolour card, these are water reactive. Yeah. These crayons, they're not just crayons, they are water reactive, which is what the beauty of Distress is. Amazing.
Then, again, we'll play with them. But look, I mean, for $11.99, getting a set of 6 is great value for money. And just showing you what you can achieve. And this
obviously
is
you can colour the clay. Yeah. That's just straight onto the clay.
I mean, that is so effective. Look at that.
Yeah.
What? Love it. Okay, details on your screen. 711-517 your item number. Could you just pass me that pot?
Oh, yes, you need that.
Just want to give a reminder, if you have just tuned in, if you make any purchase on the show, you will be receiving this while stocks last. It is 1 per customer, and you're going to get that Crackle Accent. So if you do want to get a hold of this, I would say sooner rather than later to make your purchase. That is a bonus gift. Let's jump onto the website and have a little look. So on the website, you can see all the goodies. What are you popping in your baskets? The clay is flying at the moment. We haven't even seen it. When you do, you'll realise why everyone's so excited about it. We've got the alcohol inks. We've got the Resist in their sprays. We've got lots and lots on there. We've got the Oxide Sprays. We've got the Yupo paper. We've also got the cardstock in there as well. So the alcohol ink cardstock with brushed silver. We got stamps. So, gorgeous stamps, not just any old stamps in there. And also we have the heat tool, $29.99 if you want to get the Ranger heat tool as well. As look, lots. You can shop by brand. This is the first time we've dedicated a whole hour. I think I'm right in saying this. I certainly have never done a whole hour just dedicated to Ranger, so I'm enjoying it. Okay.
I got so excited. I've been working with
your clay. You've been working with clay for years. I
have, yes, I have. So obviously I work with clay, with moulds, with freehand, and pretty much anyway. So I do lots of different crafts anyway. But I do love my clay. Then I saw this and I was like, oh my God! The penny dropped, and I was like, you know that moment when you see embossing powder and you see the reaction, the chemical reaction that happens. It's like alchemy.
It's like that with clay.
Oh,
do you know you talk about moulds?
Yes.
Could you heat? You can do it in the mould.
Absolutely. I'm going to show you that as well. Let's see. Should we grab a mould? What should we do? Oh, let's grab this one. Okay. I've got some Prima moulds here. It doesn't matter what you have, as long as they're. They
have to be a good mould.
Yes, you cannot have
cheap moulds.
Cheap moulds.
Okay.
We don't want to use those.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. Now, for manipulating purposes, I prefer to use my gloves because it can get tacky in your hands, and I want to keep my hands clean for the demos.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously it's a clay. It's very much like a putty, actually. It feels a bit more, not quite like your hearty clay that's marshmallowy.
Yeah. Descriptions.
So.
And you're just drawing it into your mould?
Yeah.
It works. You can work it very easily.
Oh, yeah, I did one. That piece was freehand.
Oh, can I just show you this? While we're just putting that into the mould, have a look at that. So using the clay, look at that. Isn't that incredible? So let me just show you here, just down here. There you go. That's been made using the mould, using the clay, sorry, freehand, so no moulds at all. I mean, that's incredible. There you go.
Right, I'm just going to grab my tool here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just tidying up around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to. Actually, what I prefer to do is, once I've taken it out of the mould, when it's hard, I'm going to show you how to do this in the mould.
Okay.
I sometimes sand the edge if it's a bit sharp, because this is very much like stonework afterwards. It's a different consistency altogether. I was quite shocked.
Yeah, the team, I think everyone had that reaction when we saw it.
Yes, we did.
So if you have just tuned in, we're working with, I've never seen this kind of clay before. So what it does, it effectively cures the clay. You don't need a kiln. It's not air dry clay. There is a chemical reaction goes through. You do say work in a well-ventilated area.
Well-ventilated area. Now, I will say this is not really for children.
Okay.
Now,
fair enough. Well, once you've made it, you could always do the heating.
They can do
bit.
the painting, absolutely. Yeah, don't let them do the heating,
fair
obviously.
Enough. Okay, and it does get hot afterwards.
It does
You've got to be careful.
It does get hot. I've got a little pot of water down here just to cool it down afterwards. I don't want anyone to get. Now I'm going to start the heating process. I'm just going to start pointing my heat gun at this piece while it's in the mould. It's not going to damage the mould at all.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is there's a thermographic reaction that happens within the clay that will continue to propagate all the way through the clay.
All right.
And then it will start a chain reaction. Now, it will start at one end.
Yeah.
You'll start to see a little plume of smoke in a moment, and a line will start to travel across the clay. And that's how you see it curing itself.
It will take a minute or so.
Yes, it does take.
But it is worth the wait.
I know.
It really is worth the wait.
I know. I'm going to
just
keep chatting.
I've got it. While we're doing this, I can give you a little bit of an update because of the bigger bag option. We got that on your screen. We are nearly half the stock.
No, I'm not surprised.
453 grams. It is. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen a clay like it before. And say, when you see it in action, it's about to, because we did a little test.
Yeah.
The whole team gathered around to watch this. So you're going to see it, and you're going to see the change, the difference.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well.
I watch it, and it reminds me of back when I first started crafting. First thing that started me crafting was the embossing powder.
Well, everyone's the same.
Honestly, it reminds me of alchemy. It's all I can think of. It's like, oh my gosh, how can you do that with just powders and clay and things like that? It's like, science. It's amazing.
So when we know it started
to go.
I think, you can see that.
Can you see the line? I can move
you can
the heat
see it.
tool. There's the little smoke going.
You can actually see it going across.
Can you see the line travelling across?
Yeah.
If you have a bigger
bubbling.
piece. Yeah.
That is amazing. So you're actually watching it now. What's happening? You've got that chemical reaction, and you describe it beautifully. You say it propagates through the clay. So you're seeing that movement. It's like a wave radiating across.
It will keep going as well.
Yeah.
If it's a big piece, you may have to hit it from a couple of sides.
Yeah.
Just in case it doesn't quite reach, but
this
usually
one,
it probably will
actually.
I think it's going to go all the way.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It will follow the curves of the...
Yeah, you can just see here, we've got to about there now.
Yeah. I'm just going to get it again.
Okay. So you're just worried about that tendril, are you?
Yeah, you do have to make sure you get all of it, obviously, because it won't. If not all of it's cured, you don't want to break bits off.
Okay. We've just, and while we're heating that up, genuinely at the moment now, and it's funny because the whole team, we were watching a demonstration, we've just looked at the stats, and I think that it's gone right to the end there. I think it's that bit you just need to check. But, well, there you go. Done. It's done. Should we pop it out?
Right, let's have a go. Hang on a moment.
2/3 of the stock for the clay has gone, the big bag, and that's where my money would be, because for the big bag, we have got two different options. The smaller bag, though, for an extra £4, you can get the big bag and you're getting twice as much.
Right, now hold on a moment. I'm normally going to put it into the
water,
but today I'm just going to show you.
Wow. Do you know what? We got a great email from Anthony. I want to say hello, Anthony, by the way. Sam did pass on your hello. So great to see you. And he's saying he's just bought some of the clay as well. And he's saying all of these products are a must-have. Buddy, thank you so much for that email. Right, so we're seeing it there. It is hot, though. You have to be careful.
It is hot right now.
Do you want to dip it in water?
Yeah, I'm going to just cool it off a bit.
But here's the difference. So this is where we started. And I know, look, doing the demo, it took a little while. It takes about a minute. And in TV terms, it seems like an age. But it's not at home. So that's where we start. If I drop that, if we just see here, I'm going to drop it. OK, so you can see normal clay, right? Now, the bit we've just done. And if I drop this, that's ridiculous.
And that is totally ready to paint straight away. So there's no waiting around, no drying time of overnight.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
It's
really not even heavy either. It does feel like a stone.
We're very close to going limited stock on the bigger bag. Now remember, at the moment we've still got stock of our Crackle Accents. So that's just a bonus, even better value. So you're getting that for it's one per customer for a purchase. If you make any purchase on the live show, one per customer while stocks last. And I stress that because we are very, very busy for this, and I don't know how long we're going to have that for.
That's just drying right now. Ooh. That's actually a piece I stamped into the clay.
So we can use our stamps into
stamped into it, cut it out, and painted it straight away.
Sorry to talk over you, Sam.
Sorry.
No, it's me. Just say we are limited now on the screen.
Oh, gosh.
There, 19. I know.
I've got another show later.
Emily, producer, very demanding today. You can tell she's having a busy one.
Oh,
okay, so.
Okay.
The clay is busy. Now we can use our alcohol inks on our clay as well.
We can, absolutely. Let us have a go with that, shall we? Oh my gosh, these are amazing things. Now, I did mention before about pure alcohol as well.
Yeah.
So
you're just
in your mini misters,
I've got comes with the blending solution.
The blending solution has alcohol in it.
Yeah.
But it's not pure alcohol.
Right. Okay.
There is a difference. You can buy on the, I'm not going to show you this. It's just pure alcohol.
Yeah.
You buy it on the internet. Okay.
I'm so sorry to talk again. I just got to tell you that the big bag clay, that is now sold out. So if it is in your basket, technical sellout, do make sure.
Have that one then.
Yeah, okay, she didn't touch it. So there we go. We'll see if we can get hold of more. We are going to make a call and see if we can get hold of more. Okay, great.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, okay, now this is just pure alcohol. You can use pure alcohol in your mini misters, but don't put the blending solution in the mini misters, okay? Because the resin in there will clog up your nozzles. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a quick spritz with the alcohol, just to give it something to work with. And I do have, where's my, no, I don't, it's gone and walkabout, sorry. Who's moved my things?
What are we looking for?
Oh, don't worry. We'll find something anyway. Okay.
Now, as it stands, so the big bag of clay option has gone, but we've still got the smaller option. Okay. So if you wanted to go for the smaller bag, details will be on your screen in a moment.
Now, I'm literally just going to paint straight onto this.
That works well. You just move your hand there. Sorry,
alcohol inks normally, like I said, work only on your non-porous surface.
I wouldn't think to use them on clay at all. I wouldn't have dreamed of doing that, actually.
No, and it just takes it, and it keeps the vibrancy too. It's not going to soak in and just take away the brightness of the alcohol, the pigment of the colour. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay. And once that's dry, you can add some gilding wax or some, what about another bit? We can blend in some more colours here. I quite like that. Yeah. Give it a bit more depth. Here we go.
Beautiful.
There we go. I'm going to leave that one. And now alcohol, obviously, ink dries pretty much within seconds. Yeah. That will be dry in about a minute. I've done it quite a lot.
You just hold it there. We'll get a little shot of that just to see how well. Look at that. I mean, that looks stunning. Excellent. Brilliant. We are busy. We are very, very busy. So we've got the alcohol inks. You've also got the Yupo paper. We got the brushed finish with the Yupo paper. The blending solution. Could you just show, maybe on the Yupo paper,
yeah,
could we see a bit of the blending solution?
Let's
so here's the thing. With the blending solution, we have got that option. It comes with the mister, and I think you're also getting the brushes, 3 brushes in there for $12.99. But you couple that with your alcohol inks and your Yupo paper, trust me, special things will happen. And we still got stock of, and look, the good thing is we had a lot of stock of our gift of purchase. So make any purchase on the show. You will also be receiving a Crackle Accent. It's just going to be put into your order as a bonus gift, 1 per customer. So we've still got stock of that, so that's good news.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to drop some actual alcohol on the Yupo. This is just to help the inks to move around.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab some inks straight from the bottle. It will suspend the inks in the actual alcohol and stop them from drying out straight away.
Okay.
So we've got play time, you know. You want some time to move it around and do stuff with it.
Oh.
I know.
I think what strikes me with alcohol inks is the vibrancy and the intensity of colour that you get.
Yeah, the pearls you have to give a good shape because they have the micas inside.
Right.
So we're going to give them a bit of a...
Nice. Oh.
Yeah.
Love it. And you're only using just drops.
Drops. Oh, it lasts you forever, honestly. You won't need to worry about that. I'm going to just quickly...
So does the blending solution... Oh, hello.
Hello, I know.
So that's just literally just a little air tool.
Now, actually, Tim Holtz has just brought out an actual one of these big puffy ones. I don't have it yet.
You can use straws as well?
No.
No, okay.
Don't use a straw. I'll tell you why. Because alcohol gives off a fumes.
Right.
Gives
You
off
don't want to breathe that in.
No, you don't want to. As much as you don't actually breathe in after you breathed out.
Okay.
You do to some extent. Now I'm going to start adding some.
So is this going to create like a cellular sort of feel to it?
Yes. What it does, it starts to break up the pigments. There we go.
Oh, wow. And the layers and layers.
I know, it's just like, oh my God.
Sam, that is ridiculously good.
Look at the different colours. And not only added 3 things, 3 colours on there. And we can go in and add some more. Oh, let's go. Do you know what? Let's grab some the blue pearl.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
And I love the smile on your face as you're doing it. You can tell you're loving it.
Yeah, I'm a big kid. Oh my gosh, yeah, just give me things to play with.
This is a really nifty tool because it spreads it out so well.
This isn't as good as the one he's actually, this pen one that we used to have for spritzing with the alcohol pens and things.
Yeah.
But the new one's got a better nozzle and it's bigger and it
hopefully
helps
we'll bring that to you.
Control it more. Yeah, it's just come out at Creativation.
Okay.
Literally last week.
Wow.
So I don't have it yet and I'm dead jealous. Yeah. But you can look on YouTube for that. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just going to...
It looks incredible. And this is, I have to go back to the fact that Yupo paper allows you to achieve these finishes. And it's very special paper. And we have got that on the show. If you do want to get hold of the Yupo paper, we're just going to flash the details for you. Again, I'm sorry to sound like a broken record here, but if you do make a purchase on the show, it is 1 per customer. Say you went for the Yupo paper, you'll also get your Crackle Accent. So your bottle, I should say, Crackle Accent will be put in with your order. So that is your bonus gift, 1 per customer. So if you just make 1 purchase on the show today, this will be put in your order. Okay.
Okay, I've just added some blending solution, only blending solution for this. Okay, this will help us just to give it a different mottled effect. This is just a normal Ranger tool.
Right.
Most people would have seen this. You could have kept it the way it was if you wanted to keep that. But I like to mix it up a bit.
This is nice. And this really is giving it that cellular finish.
Oh, I like it. So pretty.
That's nice.
It's a bit mixed up. And it's getting a bit muddy, and I'm like, nah, I'm not sure about that now.
Okay.
So then I'm like, oh, let's do some more. Let's just put...
Well, you can build up those layers. Why not?
We can add some more.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let's have some green.
Yeah.
Green, I like green. Now I'm actually going to add a bit of the alcohol to this one.
Okay.
Now the alcohol is very pure, so it will dilute the colour, whereas the blended solution will keep the colour, but it will start to disperse it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to...
Okay.
And the more liquid you've got on the page, obviously, the more you can move it around.
Yeah.
Because the alcohol will evaporate very quickly. Oh,
nice.
very messy here. Let me just grab some bits that we've already done, and that'll be easier to show you. Some other bits.
Can I just show you these?
Absolutely.
Have a look, and this gives you an idea, and this is just the perfect play paper. So Yupo, alcohol inks, you can use the blending solution, and special things happen. So remember, we've got the pearl, those four pearl options with your alcohol inks, and then you've got the other pick and mix option as well, where you're picking any four for $14.99, and details are on your screen. Oh, what?
Oh, he's
this
upside
is
down.
good.
These are beautiful stamps. Oh, you need to see the stamps. They're gorgeous. And that's our embossing powders that we've got on the show too.
That's nice. Yeah.
You just go crazy. Look, there's some lovely. Just see the pearl on there.
Yeah. Do you know what you'd create if you have any dies to give the illusion of stained glass windows?
Oh,
this
wouldn't
behind,
that be amazing?
Yeah.
And it looks like it's wet, but actually it's not.
No. Lovely. And this is interesting. How did you achieve that?
Ah.
That is very smooth.
Yeah,
and
most
soft.
people don't.
Sort of diffused.
Well, what I've used there is actually my airbrush
Oh, okay.
with my alcohol inks.
Could you show us that?
I could.
Yeah. Okay.
You want me to grab that out? Hang on a moment.
So again on the Yupo, or
Yep.
Yeah, all right, we'll see that. As we're doing that, just going to give you a quick update because we have still got at the moment the small bag of. I say small bag of clay. It's a smaller bag because we had two different options. So I mean that's still a good size. I mean how much is that? So we just got it on screen.
It's 8 ounce.
226 grams. So it is your quick cure clay, and when you saw it in action, and we will do another demonstration this hour, but we are 20% of the stock here has gone. $15.99 your price, 141640 item number. What we are doing, we have made some calls, or I say we, the team are making calls to see if we can get hold of the bigger bag back, but I can't guarantee it, so we genuinely don't know. So at the moment, this is in stock. Now, Brig and Dave, good friends of the family, they wanted to know, can you drill into the dried clay?
Oh, absolutely.
Because they're thinking for jewellery.
Yeah. But do you know what? You can always put the hole in before you start. Now, that's actually on a piece of resin jewellery.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll put that down.
No, I can show you.
Yeah. Well, so this is the bit we did. So if you just show there, so Brig, Dave, if you drill through, or made the hole before, but if you drill through that, I mean, wouldn't that be a beautiful pendant?
Yeah, obviously it's a lot easier before because it's soft.
Yeah, okay.
There's no resistance.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no reason why you can't do it after.
Okay, great. So look, try it before, and then if that doesn't work for you, then obviously you can just drill in afterwards. Okay.
Okay, let's just do a quick one of these, shall we? No. It's a little buzzy.
Okay.
So you have to forgive it.
It's okay.
So it's an airbrush system. Just going to grab a kitchen towel, which I seem to misplace. We'll have to use one of those. Okay. Let's go with the blue.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on a moment, just cleaning out my thing.
Okay, we're just going to put the details back on for the alcohol inks. And I mean, alcohol inks are incredibly versatile. That's okay. As we're doing that, just to remind you, we've got the alcohol inks, pick and mix, so you're picking any four for a great price. We've also got another option with the pearl as well, so the pearl giving you a slightly different finish. So whichever you're looking for, beautiful, intense colours, and because you're only using drops, they will last an age. Okay.
Right, there we go. Okay, so I've got some in here. I'm going to start. See a very light mist to start with.
This is a nifty little tool.
Obviously, you get your stencils in the mix, and
Oh wow, with a stencil that would be fantastic. Yeah.
Shall I grab my stencil?
Yeah, grab your stencil. Let's see a stencil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grab my stencil.
So now let's think about dipping into our stash. So using your alcohol inks with your stencils.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I don't have me. All right, that one's done. That's good. We'll go with a different colour.
Yeah.
Why not? Mix it up.
Oh, this is going to be nice. There you go.
Now you control the airflow. I know we're not selling these right now.
No. I tell you what, yeah, we're selling the inks, and I think you should bring this in for one show. These would be
There's
popular.
so much you can do with these alcohol inks. People do think they're just a one-trick pony, but there's so much you can do. Oh, it's just a really soft look. I just want to blend it in now. I like doing like sunsets. This is actually my cake one.
Okay.
So I do cake decorating sometimes too.
Oh, wow.
Which is great fun.
We had Molly in the other day, and she does the cakes, the extreme cakes, the moulds, and she used an airbrush as well. It's very impressive.
It is really fun. I mean, I'm a bit of an amateur when it comes to this stuff, but I just like playing. Yeah. That's because I'm a crafter. Love it.
Beautiful.
And even layering over the top of the stencil.
Yeah.
Great fun.
You still get a sense of that stencil, but just showing, I mean, with regard to the use for your alcohol inks, very versatile. I
will show you just one more thing quickly. If I can find my stamp piece.
Because we have got stamps on the show as well.
We do have. I got a lovely butterfly. Look at that, he's so cute.
Lovely.
Now, I know we don't have this ink pad, but I'm just going to show you a quick technique that you can do with the alcohol inks.
Yeah.
Lots of people will have this ink pad, so I'm just going to show you, okay? Okay. This is the alcohol lift. Oh. So you will take it off, and then you can put it.
Oh, can I show you that?
Of course.
Look at that. So we've taken the ink off, and look what, that's nice what Sam's done. Sam, that is beautiful.
You get such a lovely blend because you've taken it from the actual print that you've done with your alcohol.
We've got to have a quick recap because we're halfway through the show. Is that okay?
Yes,
that you get set?
Yep.
Amazing. Okay, I'll let Sam get set for our next demonstration. We're just going to have a look at the website. Loads of goodies on there, and I really do mean we've got some goodies. What are going to be popping into your basket? We've got the inks. We've also got the alcohol inks with the pearlized finish as well, so your pearls. You've got the blending solution with your brushes. Now, wait a second. I'm having a look. Those brushes are $8.99. Oh, I know that's 4-piece. They've gone by themselves. But the blending solution, you're getting blending solution, you're also getting the mister, and you're getting 3 brushes for $12.99. That's a cracking buy. That is really good. Also the resist spray, and that's another thing actually we should have a look at with Sam, because that resist spray is awesome. So, I'll try and be quick here because I know we want to get back and just play with everything. So we're going to have a look at our quick cure clay. We've only got this size option in stock at the moment. We have made calls, but this is why we say we can't always guarantee we'll be able to get stock back on extended delivery. So here at the moment we have got the 226 gram packet. What makes this so special? If you have just tuned in, the clay, the way it works, this is not an air dry clay. You do not put it into a mold. It has a reaction. It's a thermo reaction. So when you heat it up, it starts on one side, and Sam described it perfectly like an embossed, when you're working with embossing powders. But then you don't have to keep heating it. So once you heat it, once you see it trigger, then it kind of cascades. A wave goes through the clay and it changes. And I'll just show you the bit. Well, I'll just show you here. You can see here, you know the soft clay that we had. So it starts soft, and then this is one that has been heated. So there we go. That's literally within a couple of minutes it can change, and then you get. If I drop that on the counter, I'll just drop that down here. You can see. So there's the soft, and that's in like 2 minutes. Okay, we've got to move on. We've got more for you. The Yupo paper. Aha. You've just seen Sam playing with these. So you are getting your Yupo paper to really get the most out of your alcohol inks. Got a little, oh, this is nice. Just showing you, this is with the blending solution. Now we have got the alcohol inks coming up. But do you see the dynamic that you get with Yupo paper? And I know so many crafters at home hold Yupo paper in such high regard, and for good reason. $11.99 your price, 072-866 your item number. Okay, so there's your Yupo. As we move on, we have our beautiful alcohol ink. So look at all of these. Now, what I do like is that with this option, it's a pick and mix. So you get to cherry pick the colors that really speak to you. You're getting 4 colors for $14.99. Make any purchase on the live show today on any of the products that we are featuring. You're also going to receive a bonus gift. Now think about this. You're getting 4 alcohol inks for $14.99, and if you haven't already done so, made a purchase, then you're also going to get the Crackle Accent thrown in as well, so the value goes up further still. 682-227, your item number. We've also got before we move on, I'm just going to show you that how cool is this? Using the alcohol inks as a bit of art that Sam's done. Isn't that effective? Because alcohol inks on any non-porous surface work beautifully. Isn't that stunning? Now, with the pick and mix option, there's a slight opaque nature to them. The four I'm about to share with you, the difference here is they've got a pearl finish. And I'm just going to, I'll tell you, if I drop those in, you'll be able to see, there we go. So it's the mineral, the alchemy, the celestial, and the tranquil. So those four at the bottom, all with that pearled finish. So you're getting all four for $18.99, 814076, your item number. As we progress down the counter, we've got our blending solution. So blending solution, that using with the alcohol inks, the way it works and the effects you're able to achieve, it really is a must buy. You're also getting your little spritzer in the mix as well, and you're getting 3 beautiful brushes, which you can see there as well. So you're getting your 3 brushes, and I do like the fact different styles of brushes. So you kind of got like a rigger brush, a worker brush, and then that flat sort of brush to put your color washers. And then you're getting your solution and your mister for, mister for $12.99. 015010, your item number. Nearly half the stock has gone. Genuinely, and you know I'll never say this unless I really mean it, if you've gone for the alcohol inks and you don't have blending solution in your stash, it is well worth considering, because watching Sam, and I've done shows in the past using blending solution, it really does add such a great dynamic. Okay, moving on. Are you a fan of, we've got the inks in here. Now you might have worked with Oxides in the past, but this is Distress Oxides in a spray. So think about all the different techniques you're going to use. Spraying your Distressed Oxides, $12.99 your price. You've got your pumice stone and your peacock feathers. Peacock feathers, one of my favourite colours with the Distress Oxides and inks. So here we are, just showing you, there's the peacock feathers. There's your pumice stone, so very natural, sort of neutral colour. And then the two together. If you do want to mix them, they work very, very well together. 013157, your item number. We've also got, now I know we brought you the Yupo paper, but just another option to work with your alcohol inks. This has got a brushed finish. So just going to give you the details there. You've got your cardstock sheet with a brushed silver finish, just allowing you to achieve a different dynamic with your alcohol inks. They do work beautifully on the alcohol inks. And if I just pick this up, having a look. So just this column here, it's all using our brushed, so there's a brushed silver, and you can see with the alcohol inks, so there's alchemy, there's peach bellini, celestial, aqua, indigo, so just these ones, this line here, and that's your mineral and coral. Okay, so there we go. That's your brush steel if you're looking for your cardstock. So it's not Yupo paper, it's cardstock with that brush steel finish. The Resist spray. Already, now it's been popular all show, and I'm not surprised. So if this was, say, your one purchase this hour, remember you're also going to get the Crackle Accent in the mix as well. So just having a look, £9.50 your price, and I've got it. I think Sam's going to have a little play and show us how this works, because it is well worth seeing. 736030, your item number for your Distress Resist spray. Finally, the crayons. So many times now, how often do you watch Hochanda and you see some fantastically talented crafters? So it could be Lou, it could be Leonie, it could be Hayley, it could be Catherine. I mean, that's just 4 off the top of my head, but we've got some very talented crafters, and we're very fortunate here at Hochanda. But how often do you see the distressed crayons? Look, it's the fact that they are incredibly versatile. Now, these are options. So $11.99, you go for one of the options there. You've got your more pastel colours, your brights, and then your sort of earthier tones in the mix. So set 2, set 4, or set 5. Those are your options. 711517, your item number there. They work on the clay as well. I'm just going to pick these up. So this is using the crayons on clay, and I think you'll all agree, effective, right? That looks really good. It's just showing that. Beautiful. Okay, we got to move on. We're going to jump onto our website and show you how you can shop by brand. So look, just type Ranger. There we go. And then all the goodies from Ranger will magically appear on your computer or tablet. Or you can also use the Hochanda Go app. So we've got the heat tool, we've got the crayons, we've got the sprays, we've got the alcohol inks, you've got the resist, the embossing powders, which we haven't even looked at, the clays at the moment. It's We made the call, we asked the question, but unfortunately the larger option we weren't able to secure any more stock, so I can only apologise there. So well, what I would say to you is we still have stock of a different size option. So we still have the 226 gram clay in stock. And please don't, I know I've been describing it as the smaller option, because it was, but it's not a small option. You are getting a lot of clay.
You get a lot in that. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's have a look.
There's your quick cue of clay.
Do you know what? I don't mind. And it doesn't actually matter if it's been opened. It's going to last you.
It's not going to dry out?
No, it's not going to dry out. So in this pack, you get a huge lump of clay, not just a tiny bit. There's a lot in here. It's quite compact at the moment, but you can use this in many of your moulds. I can't tell you how many it will do, because that depends on your mould and what you're going to work with.
But it works really well with the moulds.
These are resealable too, so they're quite handy to have.
Okay, thanks
for
showing that.
That's the small one. Obviously, the lucky ones who've got the big ones.
Yeah, okay.
You can always multiple buy.
Yeah, very true.
And you only have to pay 1p then.
Like your style.
I know, right? You know.
Yeah. Okay. So what are we doing here?
Okay, right. Now you did say about the distress resist.
Yes, I was interested.
Now
in this.
lots of people have been on at me about this actually. Yeah. And I haven't had a lot of play with this because I didn't get them very long ago, I'm afraid. So we're just having a quick play. Now, obviously, you need a splat box. This is what Tim Holtz describes as a splat box.
A splat. We all need a splat box.
We all need a splat box.
Yeah.
Actually, they do them themselves now, but for all intents and purposes, just a cardboard box you spray in. You don't want to get this stuff everywhere. No. It's very much like a glue in a spray.
Yeah. Okay.
And it gets sticky.
Right.
So you can use your stencils. You can use. Actually, you can just spritz over anything.
Whatever you like.
Put your die cuts down, spritz over those. You get a lovely image over that as well. So okay, all I've just done, I've just taken a piece of Yupo paper, put it in there, through my stencil.
Got to tell you, we are 70% of the stock gone with our resist spray, so it could be another item to disappear this hour.
Okay.
We'll see.
This is on stamping card.
Okay.
Now you can just see.
It kind of creates like a watermark.
Yeah, you can see a watermark if you. Oh, not very good at this.
There you go. You can see that.
There you go.
Lovely. Okay.
Okay. Obviously, that's the bit with the the stencil.
Yes.
This was just splatted.
Right.
Okay. So I would use generally your normal inks over the top to give it a different look. So at the moment, you can see the resist.
Yes.
On top.
That is incredibly effective, and what a lovely way to work with your stencils that you have.
Yeah, keep building up your inks. You can use different inks. I didn't bring many with me, to be fair, because I wasn't really doing inks. But let's do some.
I mean, that shows it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's it. Okay. You've got your. That's just normal stamping card.
Yeah.
Bit of ink.
Hey, Sam, that is so effective.
Beautiful, isn't it?
So, think about the stencils that you currently have in your stash. Could you? I'm just thinking off the top of my head, could you put some on a glass mat, stamp onto it, and then stamp down? Would that work or not really?
With the, sorry, say that again.
You know the resist spray? If you sprayed a little on a glass mat, if you put your stamp onto it and then stamp down, would that create a resist with the stamp?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, there you go.
Absolutely.
So you can use it with your stamps, you can use it with stencils, your splat.
You've done this before, Yanis, haven't you?
What can I say?
You've been here.
Yeah. So what have we got here?
You should do this as a job.
I should have worn. You think? One day. Dream job.
You're cool. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's just do a bit of the alcohol inks on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, is this on the Yupo paper?
I just sprayed it onto the Yupo paper.
Okay.
This is a bit of an experiment, actually.
All right.
So
we'll learn together.
We're learning together.
Love it.
Because I've not done this bit.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Me too.
But this is what I love about crafting. It's, look, have a play. What's the worst that can happen? It's a bit of cardstock.
I know, right? It's not, it can go
the resist has gone from 70% to limited stock.
Oh, God.
So it's not going to be around for much longer.
Okay, let's see how the resist... Oh, do you know what? I don't think I let it dry. But it might be all right. There we go.
We'll see. Well, no, it's coming through.
Oh.
That's coming through really well.
Actually, it's not too bad. I didn't let the resist spray dry very well.
That's okay. I know you literally just did it.
But we can give it a quick. Oh, look at that.
Wait, if we pick it up, because I can definitely see that. Let me just show you there.
But I'm afraid I didn't let that dry before going over it.
No, that's all right. I know you did that right now off the cuff, so obviously you didn't have time to prep that. I've got to tell you that the resist spray option has technically sold out, so I'm afraid if you want to get it at the moment, you can't. If it is in your basket, do make sure to check out, because a technical sellout means all our stock is either sold or in your basket. It just goes to show what a busy show we are having right now. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there you go, lovely distressed look. Just taking it back a bit.
Oh, I like that.
It's just
a bit of shabby chic.
Shabby chic going
Lovely.
on there.
Okay, so the distress gone, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
We're going to have to move on.
Just anything else we've got left to
Yes,
do there?
I think we've still got our inks. We've got our blending solutions still in stock. We've obviously got the clay.
Do you know what
would be nice?
Do clay again.
Yeah, should we do? I was going to say that. Should we do clay again?
I think we should.
Now, please bear with if you've just tuned in, because we heat it, and Sam described it beautifully, saying it's like watching a embossed powder turn, because there's a reaction.
Yeah, we have a thermographic reaction is what happens. So I learnt this by watching.
Yeah. And it's one of those, you know, with you know your stuff when it comes to clay. So what is it about this clay that's particularly caught your imagination?
Well, do you know what? It's the fact that you don't have to wait for it to dry.
Yeah.
It's instant. It's done. You can paint it straight away with the alcohol inks, and they're dry. Yeah. I can stick this on my project straight away. Nice. I'm not waiting.
Don't have to put it in a kiln.
No.
Don't have to worry about it drying out in the air.
That's a big plus, because actually I used to waste a lot of clay.
Yeah.
My air dry clay.
Were you in the same situation? Got 7 minutes.
7 minutes. No rush. No panic. No panic.
Okay.
I'm just gonna squish this in here. Now it's quite. It's not as pliable as the Hearty. Yeah. It's like a putty almost at the moment.
Right.
So I'm going to show you.
And this is a big mould.
This is a big mould. I'm going for a big. We're going big.
Big one, okay.
Let's go big.
Nice.
Go big or go home.
There you go. I like your style.
Let's go big or go home.
Shana floor manager's backing you there.
We like it big.
There you go. Okay.
Right, I'm going to take some of this out, because we do have an awful lot in there. Now, where's my? Just need my tool. Lost a bit. We'll take a bit of this out. We've got too much in.
Okay. Just working it in.
Working it in. Now this is obviously you're watching me do the boring bit.
Right. That's okay.
Forgive me for that. But
Now, do remember, if you haven't already made a purchase on the show yet, you will. If you do make any purchase, you're going to get the Crackle Accent. So it is effectively, as Sam said, this is a freebie. It's a bonus. It's just a thank you from Ranger and Hochanda. It's one per customer, and you'll find that in. You don't need to do anything. It's just automatically going to be added to your order. It's one per customer. I'll be honest, we did add some more stock to that as well as a free gift, because we didn't want people to miss out, because we have a very busy show and we did run out of the free gift. But again, it's a compliment to Hochanda and Ranger. We made some calls and we're able to get some more stock.
I didn't even know we were doing that until I got here today. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take some of this out, because I'm going to waste it otherwise. Do you know what? That's just too much clay in there. Yeah. I'm going to take some out.
Nice.
Use your tools.
Getting the most out of your clay.
Absolutely. I'm going to pull that in from the edge. Now, you don't have to heat it in the mould.
Right. So show it outside the mould.
You can take it out of the mould first. Yeah. Let's see if we can do that. Now, this clay's a little bit tackier, so it may be a bit trickier getting it out, but we're going to try.
Right. Okay. Would you dust? You know, sometimes we see dusting, so a bit of corn flour.
Corn flour, yeah. Do you know what? Could have done that.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's far too.
Well,
much thinking beforehand for me.
If we had any problems, we can always just heat it in the mould.
We could.
Should we just heat it in the mould?
Let's do that.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
And
solution to every problem.
Do you know what? It works really well as well, because you can see the reaction going across the back. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
It's exciting.
Nice.
Right, is that a good position?
Yeah, we're good.
Now,
bear with, because it does take about a minute. And in TV terms, it feels like an age.
It does feel like forever, doesn't it?
All right.
Okay, so what's going to happen is the heat tool is going to start a chain reaction in the clay. So this thermographic reaction will keep going, even when I've removed the heat tool.
Yeah.
So it's going to propagate all the way through the clay.
So once you trigger it, you just let it do its thing.
You'll see a plume of smoke.
Yeah.
And you do have to keep in a well-ventilated area. So I'm going to reiterate that. And this isn't really for children, so it does get very hot. Right. But they can do all the painting.
Yeah, of course.
Make all these things, get them painting. It's great stuff.
And it's just how quick and easy it is to work
with.
I
know. Oh, it's a game
once
changer.
It's done, it's light to post. You don't need to put it in the oven. You don't need to worry about air dry clay drying out, because you said you wasted a lot of clay that way as well. Yeah.
Thrown a lot of weight. There's no waiting time. I don't see any downtime.
Yeah.
Don't downside to this, to be
no
fair.
downside, yeah. Now, look, do bear with. I know you're watching it now thinking, oh, what's going on if you just tuned in. But when you see the action and you genuinely can actually physically see that sort of wave cascading through the clay, and that is that thermoreaction within the clay, all you're doing is using your heat tool.
Yep.
This is great stuff. I haven't seen anything else like this
Me
in the
neither,
market.
and I got so excited. You can tell I'm excited now.
When did this come out? Has it been out a while? Or?
Funny enough, it has been out a little while, but we just haven't really seen much of it over here.
Okay. Great.
Obviously, it's a Ranger product, so it gets launched over in the States.
Hochanda, we're proud to bring you, some fantastic brands, but Ranger is just one of those iconic brands.
Yes.
And look, the fact is, if it's a Ranger brand, the quality that you are getting. All right, I think it's getting close.
Oh, I think it is getting close. We're getting there.
Okay.
Won't be long. Hold your horses.
It's coming.
At the starting gates. Oh, it's just so exciting. You can see.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Look, you can see it already gone.
Yeah.
Look, I can take the thing away.
Oh, and you see now you're tracking that, and I hope we can see at home it going through.
You see it across the middle.
Yeah.
Look, all the way across the middle here.
Oh, you can see that
See, it's
line.
moving
Yeah, you
across.
can actually see the line, and this was a big one, going across. Do you see that? Do you see where my finger is? That line, just working its way across.
That's beautiful.
That is incredible. And that, I'll be honest with you, because it was such a large mould, I thought then we'd have to go to the other side, but it's
Sometimes
actually
you
come
do.
all the way through.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes it will work its way all the way through. It does depend on the thickness of the mould, obviously, of the clay that you're using. On the bigger pieces that I've been doing, the freehand piece, you can keep adding to it. You can heat it, add some more, heat that, add some more.
It's got right
It's nearly there.
There, done.
Are we nearly done?
It's done.
Oh, yeah, the little plume of smoke. Let's see.
That final little...
That bit that's not quite done. Hang on a moment.
It's that final little gasp.
I know, just have to... Sometimes it just needs a little...
Yeah. I think
bit
it did.
more.
I think it did go all the way. Give it a tap.
We're good.
Yeah, okay.
We're good.
Brilliant. Flip it over.
Oh, let's have a go. Now you
You've got
do
that
have to
literally
wear
a
you.
minute,
This
yeah.
is very hot.
Yeah, got 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
So be careful of your hands.
Oh, 1 minute. Well, you don't like to.
I know, I'm sorry, you only got a minute. I only got a minute. Yeah.
A minute.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Now look at that.
I would normally put it in cold water first.
That's okay.
But there you go.
But you can see it. We won't pick it up only because it is hot.
It is very hot, actually. So's the mould.
There you go. That's incredible. And that's now rock solid.
That
You can
is
hear it and you
stone.
can feel it. We won't pick it up only because it's hot. So what you would do at home is wait for it to cool or put it in water. We've still got the 226 gram option. It's the only option we have left. If you want to get hold of it, you will still get the Crackle. It's a Crackle Accent as your bonus gift if you haven't already made an order today. If you have, you'll be receiving one. So can I just say a massive thank you to Sam. It's been such a
thanks,
pleasure.
Janice. It's been wonderful.
What a great show. We're hoping to bring you lots more shows featuring Ranger products. But thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy your clay and everything else. Thank you, Sam.